Leeds Metropolitan University is one of the largest universities in the UK. We've got around 27,000 students, about 2,800 staff. One of the prime focuses, again, as well as student experience, is around cost efficiency, running efficient systems. Again, we're doing a lot of work in terms of looking at how we operate, how we deliver our services in a consistent, efficient and sustainable manner. We had approximately 2,000 printers, a mixture of local desktop printers and network printers, a variety of manufacturers. And obviously that caused some issues in terms of just simply maintaining and keeping that fleet of printers going. It was also quite expensive, both from a consumable perspective and also with regard to the energy running costs of those. One of the big deciding factors was a review that the university did in terms of how much is our printing costing us. There was an appreciation that the model we had was really unsustainable going forward. So I think that was the driver for making the decision to look for a single integrated system that would deliver a much better service for students and staff.
Creating the appropriate solution was really about helping them find out where they were to start with, because they didn't know. They had the challenge of bringing together 4 different fleets of devices, they had the challenge of bringing together student and staff environments, and they had the challenge of actually basically updating their software that was controlling that from something that was prehistoric to something that was really cutting edge. The solution works by having effectively a Leeds Metropolitan University print cloud. So that is effectively server-based technology using Safecom software. So the user will be sat at his PC or on his laptop or from his smartphone or from his tablet and actually send a print job as they normally would do through the print driver, but it will go to the print cloud as opposed to going to a device. The student or staff member, for that matter of fact, will then go to the most appropriate or most convenient device for them, which could be in the next building, it could be on another campus. And then what they'll do is they'll authenticate themselves using their ID card on the device. The advantage of a trusted and also local supplier is that we know their business. We're experts in the higher education sector, so we understand the fact that they have student users who pay, they have staff users who are effectively cost centres. They also have users that move across between those two communities. So it's a very, very complex situation.
We've tried to ensure that we centralise our print service on a couple of printers. We've got the CM640 MFP and the CM5035 MFP, and they're our main printer scanner copiers. So that's the hardware, and then we're using the Safecom software together with the Safecom RFID reader on the printers. The HP solution was attractive really because of the integration with the RFID solution that we've got, or the campus card that we had, but also the products themselves. They met our specification in terms of speed, functionality that it delivered, and obviously the reliance and the reliability of those products moving forward. The major benefits are certainly from a student experience perspective, the whole consistency of approach and the ability to print anywhere, anytime, on any device, as opposed to being restricted to particular devices. I think from a university's perspective, we've got a much better control over our costs. We get much better management information out the back end of the system, so we know what's happening, how much it's costing us. And we can use that information to address any areas where we may need to put additional machines in because we're getting high usage. We can look at low usage devices and move those around as well. So it allows us to manage our fleet much more efficiently. And of course, I think one of the other big things is that because we've got less devices now, we've got 235 devices as opposed to the 2,000 printers we had before. There's obviously the savings we've made both in electricity but also in sort of CO2 and in green emissions as such.